Beauty is strategy, not struggle.
Space to breathe, finally change the things I wanted. Now I know just what I need. You ain't living if you don't grow. Don't be afraid.
Hey beautiful people, and welcome to my channel Glowing with Shay. My name is Shaveria Holloman, and you can just call me Shay, okay? I'm not gonna do too much on y'all call me Shay, but I am a professional makeup artist, a licensed esthetician, a doula, beauty educator, mom, everything you want to call me, okay? Just don't call me nothing that I'm not. But let's go ahead and get straight into the video, okay? Alright, so just don't mind me. I am a little nervous. This is not my first YouTube video, but it's my first YouTube video in a very long time. And so with that being said, I am just kind of nervous. Like, I just don't know. Like, I feel it, but this is something that I should have done a very long time ago, and I've been avoiding it, and so here I am now. So the concept Glowing with Shay, I would say I came up with that in about 2021 or 2022. I actually wrote it on my vision board for 2022. I had an entire Glowing with Shay idea where I wanted to start a podcast of just like Glowing with Shay. I had just stopped. I had became vegan and I lost over like 60 pounds, and I was just like working on myself, and it was an idea of like just glowing with me in general. I continuously just let it go. Like I never really focused on it. I changed my Instagram name to Glowing with Shay, and that's what it was. Okay, but I never did anything with the brand Glowing with Shay because I always knew that I wanted to build my personal brand. But, you know, back in the day when I started business at 15 years old, it was always preached to us that we had to be something different in the beauty world. You cannot show up as yourself in the beauty world. And that's what I struggled the most, was showing up on camera and having to be professional and speak a certain type of way and do things a certain type of way. And in my personal life, I'm something totally different. I'm real, I'm raw. I like to turn up. I like to have a good time in the hood. You feel me? Like, I'm just all of that all in one. And I love the Lord. But it was just so difficult because back in the day, like, we were just taught in the business arena, you know, to keep it separate. So now we live in a time where everyone are building personal brands, and your business is your brand. Like, you sell yourself. And so it took a long time for me to get out of that mindset of me having to be the separate, you know, entity from my beauty business. Well, now I'm just like, I'm growing my actual page. I'm growing my personal brand, and I'm just going to allow my business to flourish from that, from my personal brand. I want to show you guys who I am, what my personality is, and at the end of the day, it's gonna all work out. I created Glowing with Shay as a space to not only teach beauty, but to walk with women through their glow up from the inside out. You know, like, it's not easy being a woman. And getting on social media, it's all cute. You see everybody with the Birkins. You see everybody on the yacht. You see everybody getting their makeup done, their lashes done on a day-to-day basis. But what happens with the women that are dead broke, that are single mothers, that aren't able to show up for themselves the way that they want to show up for themselves because they just don't simply have the money? I want to be that voice for women because I know what it's like to have, and I know what it's like to not have it. And baby, not having it ain't good. But because I am, you know, a girly girl, I know how to make myself look like I got it even when I don't. Okay? But I want to be able to help women gain that confidence even without all of those things. Yes, I'm a beauty channel, but I'm going to definitely preach that inner glow more than the outer glow, okay? Because when you glow inside, it shows up on the outside. So at the end of the day, whether it's makeup, skincare, mindset, healing, motherhood, I want to be here to guide you through that with grace, with strategy, and real talk, okay? You gonna feel me from day one. I'm going to let you know how I feel. I'm going to let you know what I think. I'm going to let you know because I'm the type of person, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't sugarcoat my feelings, and that's just what it is. Simple. So it's going to get very personal on my channel. Number one, I've always shown up a very, I would say, confident person. But I never knew how to show off my true vulnerabilities in a way, like in public, on camera. But behind closed doors, I have messages from many women dating back from 2019 of women telling me how much that I changed their lives, how much that I helped them with the way that I think, the way that I speak, the way that I exude the confidence that I have. But one of the main things that God has been working with me over the past few months is not only going to God with confidence and going to God in strength, but also showing God my weakness. And I've had to learn how to go to God with my weakness within the past few months, because I never knew how to do that. I'm a black woman, you know, and I was raised with strong black women. My mom is a strong black woman. My grandmas are strong black women. So I never seen my grandmas or my mom cry when I was growing up, or, you know, going through hard times. They hid it very well. So when I became an adult, I did not know how to deal with my hard times, because when I wanted to cry, I never seen that. So I would cry behind closed doors, but I never took it to God. I never allowed God to really work on me through those times. I just would show up in business as a powerhouse. Like, I would allow my pain and my hurt to drive me in my ego, in my pride, and in business. So a lot of my hurt, I transformed it and I put it in my business. But what people don't tell you is at the end of the day, when it's all over and when you finally hit a place where you in quiet time, that's when it's going to hit you, right? And nobody has the blueprint to show you how you need to navigate life. And so one of my main goals with this channel is to just show you and help you and guide you through your vulnerabilities, through your pain, through whatever you're going through, and show you how to navigate through it and help you through it. And you're going to see me go through my hard times too. Like, I want to vlog. I want to be able to show you guys how I get back to me, how I'm actually going to rebuild my powerhouse in business, how I'm actually going to scale my business, or how I'm actually going to glow up inside, how I'm going to lose the weight again, how I'm going to show up for my children on a day-to-day basis. Like, I want people to see that, because a lot of people, especially with nowadays content creation, is getting into the real nitty and gritty. But for a long time, people only show their good sides, right? And so, like, my purpose in life, I know my number one purpose is just to help women in general. Like, now that I'm a doula, I have this heart of gold where I just want to help women, you know? And so with me going through all the things that I went through over the past few years of divorce, being a single mom again, trying to balance who I used to be, only to like now discover who I am now, trying to let go who I used to be so I can enter into new, you know, like it is so many different things, you know, and so many people have a hard time navigating it, but it's not being shown. This is something that they cry about at night. This is something that they can't even be honest with their therapist about. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I had a hard time talking to my therapist over the past few years because I always went to therapy in strength. I never actually opened my heart and my mind in like allowing the work to be done for real. And so yeah, I've been working on myself for the past 6 months. I've been divorced now for 6 months. So, well, about 7 months. So I'm like absolutely working on myself and becoming the woman that I need to be. And I'm taking it a day at a time. So this is a season where I'm betting on me. I'm glowing up, not just physically, not just in my makeup, but I'm glowing up mentally and spiritually. And it's something that not many people show you. And so this glow up is not just about makeup. It's about transforming. It's about transformation. And I realized that I dimmed my light to make other people comfortable. When I was married, that man tried to dim my light. so that his could shine. But he didn't have light. He had nothing but darkness. Okay? So now I'm choosing to step into my purpose fully, boldly, and beautifully. And I want you guys to take that journey with me. So on this channel, you'll be able to find beauty tutorials, makeup classes, honest conversations, vlogs, content that reminds you to take care of you, motherhood. I'll show you the behind the scenes of building my brand, being a mom, walking in faith, and just still choosing to glow through it all. You guys are going to see the raw, the nitty, the gritty. Y'all going to see everything, okay? And that's what I want you guys to see, because one thing that I've noticed is that we only get glimpses of people's lives, right? But when you actually understand what people go through and you actually understand where they're going, baby, it's totally different, okay? It's totally different. So if you ever felt like life has literally knocked the glow out of you, I'm here to help you find it again, because I am literally gaining mine again. And so I want you guys to hit that subscribe button down below, join the Glow Tribe, and let's grow and glow together, okay?